Hi guys, this is George from Fishing Buddies Club. Today we are going to be showing you how to create the Rietvlei rig.
So to start with the Rietvlei rig, I like to start with the hook. And this hook is going to be the one that sits at the bottom of the rig. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to do the knotless knot, and we're going to feed the line through the eye of the hook. We're going to give it some tag. Alright, once you have some tag, this should be more than enough. We are going to grab the line where the hook starts to bend by the end of the shank. We are going to pinch there, and we're going to put the tag line back through the eye of the hook. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go, I like to do it 12 times, don't do less than 5. You need to make sure that you do have quite a strong knot, and the knotless knot is quite a strong knot. So you are going to go 12 times around the shank. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, once you've done this, make sure that you always keep some tension on the line so that you can keep the knot nice and straight. You are going to grab then the line where you've gone over and around the shank. You're going to feed through the line through that loop that we pinched by the bend of the shank, and we are going to stretch this line. So now we're going to tighten it, and as you can see, now the knot is being tightened and it is nice and strong. I've never lost a hook with this knot. I consider this knot to be very strong, and as you can see, it does not come apart. You can give some tension. Yeah, that's very strong. Now what you're going to do is you are going to cut the excess tag line, but always leave about a mil of your tag line, so that if the knot does have to run, it has somewhere to run to, so it will go back into the knot and you won't lose this hook. Alright, so once you have your hook on the line, we are going to do a clinch, improved clinch knot, where we're going to connect to a single swivel. Alright, so what we're going to do is, as you might have seen on our previous video, you are going to put the line through the eye of the swivel. Alright, you can leave about this much line. You're going to notice that after I've pulled the knot through, this line is going to be slightly longer. I do like to leave my lines a little bit long so that you can play with the hook and position the hook where you want it to. So we are going to pinch the line by the eye of the swivel, and we're going to go 7 times around the line. Once you have done that, you're going to feed the line through the loop that we pinched and then back through the hole of the line. You are going to grab the tag line with your teeth, put it in your mouth, wet the line so that when you do the knot, it doesn't weaken the knot. Once you have done that, you should have a little something like this. Make sure that the knot is nice and stretched. Once again, we need to cut the excess line from the tag line, so once again, leave about a mil and cut that line. Alright, so now you have a single swivel line to a hook. This is the first part of the Rietvlei rig. Alright, so for the second part, we're going to grab the swivel and grab another piece of line, and we're going to do another improved clinch knot. We are going to feed the line through the eye once again, give it some tag, pinch the line by the eye, go 7 times around the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to grab then tag line, feed it through the loop that we pinched. Back through the hole. We're going to grab it again with our teeth. Make sure to always wet the line so it doesn't weaken. Once you have done that, make sure you give some good tension. You can use a nail to pull the knot back to make sure that it's nice and tight. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere. Always remember to cut a little bit of your tagline, so just leave about a mil, as we always do. And now you have your line added to the swivel. The next part is the beads. Alright, so now the bead, the main use of this bead is going to be to protect the knot. So, and I'll show you guys a little bit ahead when we finish assembling the rig. You'll understand why. So we put in the bead, and this bead is going to protect the knot. Alright. It's also said that if the bead gets some sun reflection through the water, that it also attracts the fish. I don't really believe so, because when we do the bomb, it does tend to go over the bead and you don't see it. The main use of the bead is to protect the knot. Alright, so once we've done that, we're going to grab then your spring. We're going to put the line through the center of the spring and feed it through. And now you will notice that as I drop the spring onto the line, it will hit the bead, and that is the reason why we need a bead there. It's to stop the spring from damaging the line. Alright, now we're going to add the second bead. Alright, and we are going to then attach to the three-way swivel. On a three-way swivel, we're going to be doing the exact same knot that we've done on a single swivel. We're going to do an improved clinch knot. So always to remember to grab the line by the eye, pinch it there. We are going to do 7 turns around the line. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to feed then the line through the loop that we pinched. Back out again. Once again, we're going to grab the tag line with our teeth, wet the line so it doesn't create any kind of weakness on the line. And we're going to stretch it, and we can use our nail just to pull the knot into the swivel. Alright, so once that's there, it's nice and strong, we're going to cut the tag line, always leaving about a mil. Alright, so now we have three-way swivel, bead, spring, single swivel to a knot. Alright, now for the last part, we are going to grab your last hook, grab some line, and we are going to do another knotless knot. So we always do the knotless knot on the hooks. I do find those knots to be very strong. You can use as well the improved clinch knot, but I like to do the knotless knot. We are going to feed then the line through the eye of the hook, give it some tag, pinch the line where the hook curves, bring it back into the eye of the hook. Then we are going to go 12 times around the shank. Alright, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That makes it look really neat and very strong. I'm going to grab then the tagline, feed it through the loop that we pinched, and we're going to pull this line. If you don't know, the knotless knot is actually one of the only knots that you don't necessarily have to wet, as it will not weaken. And as you can see, this is very strong. I'm putting quite a lot of tension and it's not going anywhere. We're going to once again cut the excess and always leave a mil. Right, and now we are going to attach this to the rig. I like to use this kind of scissors. It helps us just hold the hook and hold everything in place. Make sure that it's not, the hooks are not going to hook on your hand. So I'll just hook it on the bottom hook, put the scissors aside, and now you can see you can literally hold and you don't have that hook flying around. You are going to grab the last line that we're going to put onto the rig, and we're going to do another improved clinch knot. Alright, so once again, by the eye of the swivel, we are going to pinch and we are going to go then 7 times around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you've done that, you're going to feed it back through the loop that we pinched, and then back again. Grab with your teeth, wet the line, and then stretch. Once you've given some tension on the line, make sure that it's nice and tight. Be careful not to hook yourself with the hooks. It's going to be quite painful. And then we are going to cut the excess, and once again always leaving a mil. Alright, so here we go, and this is your Rietvlei rig with 2 knots. With 2 hooks. Alright, hope this will help you improve your fishing, and there are other ways of doing the Rietvlei rig. I do it this way and it always works for me. I want to dedicate this video to 2 members of the Fishing Buddies Club. They have fallen ill with COVID-19. There are 2 special kids. They are fantastic people, and I hope that they have a speedy recovery. This video is dedicated to Rungano and to Kale. All the best, and yeah, keep strong.